Hello, my cherished ducklings. Welcome to Peri, Lyons, New York City Celebrity Psychic, where I am just sitting here patiently waiting for you to call so I can solve every problem in your life one at a time. But seriously, I'm so glad you're here. I wanted to start off today by just talking about the concept of action. Action. And talking about, you know how a lot of us will have big dreams, we have big ideas, and then we get stuck like, how do I do this? Or I have to lose weight before I do that. Or, you know what, I'll do that when I get my life in order. And you all know my favorite quote, or you're about to. Ready? It's by a German writer named Goethe. And it goes, whatever you do or dream you can do, begin it. Boldness has genius and power and magic within it. The reason I'm saying that is as an intuitive consultant, as a psychic, sometimes I talk to my therapist friends about this, like my sister and my friend Meredith. And what they say is they'll notice, as I do, that the people they work with and care so much about go through these cycles. It seems like everybody is going through the same kind of cycle in 1 week and then the next week. And what I've noticed in the past week is a lot of really talented, wonderful people getting offers or opportunities that are outside of their comfort zone. And we all know what that is. It's like, you can wish for something, but if it actually shows up at your doorstep, you're like, can you come back in a week when the house is clean and I'm thinner? So, or 3 weeks. In the tarot, there's a card about this. And I forgot to bring my cards downstairs, which is part of what I'm talking about. I could have not done this show today. I could have stuck on a rerun because I didn't feel ready. And doing stuff when you don't feel ready to do it is what I'm talking about. What I was talking about before is there's a tarot card. Oh, hi, Rhonda in Chambersburg. I'll be with you in about 4 minutes. Is that good? Hang on, because I've got stuff to tell you. Thank you, my angel. Appreciate it. And gesundheit. There's a tarot card about this, which I would hold up if I'd actually remembered to bring the tarot cards down. But it's a person sitting under a tree. Kind of can't tell if it's male or female, doesn't matter. And person has 3 golden cups lined up in front of them. 3 golden cups. He's looking at them. And next to this person, there's a cloud, little cloud right next to him, her, them, it, us. Cloud is coming out, a hand is coming out of the cloud, a little like Michael Jackson had a white glove, and it's holding this golden cup, and it's offering it to this person. And the person is sitting there with their arms crossed. They're like, I already have 3 golden cups, and I know it's unusual for a cloud to appear with like a gloved hand holding a golden cup of love, opportunity, and excitement next to me. But let me think about it. Can you show up miraculous white gloved hand out of this cloud holding a golden cup? Can you show up next week? And of course, it probably didn't. But card is about taking opportunities, even when you're not ready. So that's what I feel like this week. These words are going to resonate with you. And somebody's going to offer you something that's maybe out of your comfort zone. Take it. I got offered this huge opportunity this week. And honestly, normally I diet like crazy, but this past 5 days, I don't know what happened, but I've been eating anything that didn't actively run away from me barking, okay? And I put on like 5 pounds, and this opportunity is a film thing, and I'm like, but I'm not pretty enough, I have to get, like, just do it. Just show up, because you're you. Or I'm me, you're you. but you're you, and you're awesome you. You're also the only one ever made. So the last thing I'm going to say, Rhonda, thank you for being, or Rhoda or Rhonda, I'm sorry. Darwin, are you there? Rhonda, I got it right the first time. Hi. Just want to say one last thing. Have ladies out there, or gents, whatever, have you ever talked to your hair? It's so humid here. I was talking to my hair before doing this show. I'm like, why are you doing this to me? I bleed dry. I have expensive product. Why? Why? Like, I grew you. You owe me. So I just wanted to ask if anybody else did that, or if I should voluntarily check myself in for some sort of hair talking rehabilitation program. Anyway, thank you for listening. And Rhonda, hi, love. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm happier for talking to you. You have a lovely energy. So I like to connect to people through their birthdays. When is your birthday? You don't have to tell me the year.
December 26th.
Oh, that's a great day. I have so many friends at that day. Although it's a little tough having a birthday so close to Hanukkah, Christmas, that kind of thing. Do you ever have
No,
a
it makes me feel very special to be born that close to Christmas.
Day. Cool. That's called Boxing Day in England. It's a great day. Okay, my little Capricorn. Interesting. Well, you have about 3 things on your mind. So how can I help you today? What's the first thing that comes up?
My job.
Yeah.
What is going to happen with my job?
Not what you think right now, which is interesting because it feels pretty wobbly. It also feels like somebody came in recently, new person, maybe a supervisor or boss, somebody who's come in and upset the equilibrium of the office. You know what I'm talking about? Is that true?
2.5 years ago, they did.
Oh, okay. Well, all time is now to me. I feel like what I got was this person who's just kind of blocking you and comes at you with, and you're not a victim. You're a really strong person, but it just feels like this person is just kind of comes at you with negative expectations. And I don't know. I'm not saying this person is the problem because I don't want to open the paper tomorrow and see like woman takes out hit on colleague in Pennsylvania. But is that part of it? Or it also feels to me like there have been some bad decisions made at this company in the higher up level in the last 6 months, and they're a little wobbly. But here's what I think. I think that, by the way, does any of that resonate with you?
The second part with the last 6 months with upper management, yes. My whole problem right now is I manage the store and I can't hire anybody. There is nobody out there to work. So if I can't hire anybody, are they going to shut the store down?
No, you will hire somebody. But so I've noticed this because I've been trying to hire an assistant. Nobody wants to work.
Yeah.
They don't want to show up. They don't want and I'm from a different generation, even though I'm only 24. I have a different attitude about work, and nothing against millennials. It's just you show up on time, you do what the boss tells you, you contribute your light and self to the work, you get paid, and then get a raise. But are you finding that people don't want to work, or if you hire them, they don't show up, or nobody wants to work there?
Oh my gosh. I haven't had an application in 2 years. Since we came back from lockdown, there has been nobody.
In that case, what I'm getting is, do you mind if I give you some unsolicited advice? Well, I guess it's solicited. Sure. You did call. What I'm getting from my guides, I was in retail for years, by the way. Something that will help you and the store is I would start having events there. And you're going to have to kind of take matters into your own hands. Is it possible for you to have there's probably a local chamber of commerce who can help you. You can call and they can help you set up. It feels to me like it's a retail store that sells clothing and gifts. Is that correct?
No, I'm a hairstylist.
Oh, well, I guess what they're saying is
So yes,
you
I
might want
talk
to
to
actually
hair all
sell
the
clothing
time
and
too.
gifts. What?
I said, so yes, I talk to my hair all the time as well.
Oh, thank you. If you come talk to mine, I'd be. So what I'm getting is that, okay, do you rent a chair in this store?
No, this is a franchise.
Okay. I'm just going to start again because usually I'm known for my accuracy and I feel like, whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, better. I'm a little under the weather too, but
That's okay.
But anyway, what I'm getting is that there needs to be a sense. There needs to be. You need to kind of go out and make you a kind of a star and make the store an event. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but that does seem like waiting for people to come by hasn't worked. So there are a lot of ways you can work with the local chamber of commerce. You can work with small business administration. There are grants and stuff that you can get. You can do stuff on Facebook and Instagram. Start an Instagram account for the store, but you're going to have to take this into your own hands. Upper management's not going to do anything about it. I don't know why, but it feels like this is a store with a lot of franchises, and I don't know why. It's like I don't know why CEOs don't seem to care about the grassroots heart of their businesses. But you can turn this around, and you can turn it around by June. And so, there's Mother's Day is coming up this weekend. I would just take matters in your own hand. Go to Instagram. Think of what would excite you if you wanted to bring people into your shop. And what would excite you? What about you is special? I can tell you what about you is special. You're extremely good at your job. And if you market yourself as you're the face shape specialist, you can look at somebody's face shape. I think I'm right about this too. You can, and you can give them the perfect haircut for their face shape. You could advertise that. They come in and see what Rhonda, the face shape specialist, you can learn Chinese face reading on the internet in an hour. Come in and see Rhonda. She will read your face and then tell you the best cut for your face and for your face shape, right? Something like that. See what I'm saying? If it's sort of like you can get excited about this without anybody else's permission. Okay, Allison, I'll be with you in a minute. I'm going to finish. I'm so glad you called. I'm going to finish up with Rhonda. But you have kids to feed, I think, and well, they're a little older. You have kids to fling food out the window at them as they walk by.
Right.
Sorry. Or you have kids to buy food for and then watch as they eat it and never thank you. Sorry. I feel like you've got older kids. I don't know where that came from. But that's what I do because you're charismatic, you're very talented. You can do this. Stop waiting for permission. Your bosses are not going to give you permission, but you can turn yourself into an expert. You are an expert. Own it. So That's what I'd say. Do something that brings people in. You do 3 of those in, let's say, 4 weeks. Like Rhonda, your overall marketing thing can be Rhonda sees your beauty better than you do. Come in. Rhonda, our face shape specialist, will give you, the perfect cut for your face. She'll also read your face and tell you what your strengths are. Chinese face reading. It's very easy. It's actually very accurate. You can learn it in 2 hours on the internet. So gimmick, as Stephen Sondheim said in the musical Gypsy, some of the strippers were advising Gypsy Rose Lee in that musical, Gypsy, which is a great movie. And they're saying, you got to have a gimmick. If you're going to bump it with a trumpet, So, one stripper's dressed up as a Roman gladiator and, one stripper plays a trumpet, whatever. But you are your own gimmick. You are your own star. Push that. And I think it's going to be good for you in the rest of your life, too, because you've got a lot of opportunity coming up after this. And this is going to create more opportunity for you. But this is a good year for you. In fact, I think this is the best year, one of the best years you're going to have, because the last 7 years have been rough. So,
oh yeah,
go out. Don't wait for anybody to give you permission. You are Rhonda. You are the face shape specialist, or you're the hair color specialist, or you're you. And you can do this. And you will by
but
June.
Did you see me hiring?
Yes, because when you create something, here's the thing, and I'll be right with you, Alice. I'm going to take one more second here. Okay, let's say you're a kid, a new kid, and there's a beach, and you don't know any of the other kids there. If you go to each of the kids and say, will you build a sandcastle with me? Will you build a sandcastle? All the kids are going to be like, I don't think so. If you sit down and start building your own really spectacular sandcastle, the other kids will start coming over and be like, can I help you? Can I help you build that? You'd be like, I don't know. I'm kind of busy right now. But you want to get people by attracting them in. And you can do this. You're going to be so good at this. Okay? Let me know what happens. I'm Peri Lyons.
Okay.
Please let me know what happens. And if you have any questions, I'll give you like a free 5 or 10 minutes. I'm on Facebook, Peri Lyons, Peri, like Periwinkle, Lyons, as in, but with a Y. Okay? All right, love. Thank you.
All right.
Good luck. You're going to do this. My pleasure. Take care. Oh, Allison, are you still here? Allison.
Yes.
Oh, hi, sweetie. Oh, listen to you. I love your voice.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm great.
Good?
Thank you.
Oh, awesome. Okay, tell me your birthday, and then let's look at your question.
It's July 7th.
Oh, really? That's a good day.
Yes.
We love us, our Cancers. I'm a Pisces. I get you, baby. Okay.
Oh, yes, totally.
I get Scorpios too, but let's not go there. And so do you. So it feels like you've kind of an interlocking question, which involves both romance and something else. Hit me.
Okay. I'm open for. I'm not sure exactly how this goes, but I'm really open. Lately I've been having dreams, and even when I'm awake, I just feel like there's somewhere particular that I'm supposed to be, or a certain purpose that's way bigger than I can even imagine. And even my dreams have been like very vivid, and I don't know. I just have this sense of like there's something specific,
Yeah,
I don't know. So I'm
that.
open to this reading, whatever comes through.
You live in Bakersfield, right?
Mm-hmm,
Are you dreaming?
I do.
Okay, cool. I love Bakersfield. Say hi to it for me. A lot of great friends there. In the dreams, are you seeing like an ocean or water? Are you seeing?
No, it's really weird. I mean, even before, this may not even make sense. It still doesn't make sense to me. But even with in Ukraine, I had dreams of the Russian soldiers that came down with radiation weeks before they even announced it. I had dreams like I was standing there, that they were told that yes, they had radiation and they left Chernobyl. And this was weeks before anything. This was weeks before any of that even happened. And then I'm having dreams of people like, speaking in other languages, which that I don't understand. And
yeah, I bet that.
like a Chinese, I just,
I've never had dreams like that, ever. I've had dreams, but when I started understanding them more, I wasn't terrified by them, but I'm just having a lot of dreams. And then even when I'm awake, having, this feeling that there's somewhere, that I'm supposed to be, or something specific. I don't know if it's to start something. I always feel like it's out of the country. I don't know. I'm just trying to be aware of, where the universe, where I'm supposed to be, but I feel like it's a specific purpose.
Well, I would, dreams, it sounds like, did these dreams really start to kick in? I'd say a year ago, but they really kind of kicked in about 90 days ago.
They did.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay, here's at the top of the show today. I was talking about how you don't have to get it perfect. You just have to kind of get it. What I mean by that is move a little, sit down, ask yourself, what is kind of close to this? It feels to, because if you're going in the direction of what you're dreaming about, it feels to me like there's a big part of you that wants to be of service.
Yes.
And
yeah, definitely. And that's what I do for a living. I work in behavioral health.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I just visited a girlfriend at the behavioral health literally center yesterday. So funny. No, and that's a great thing, but that is a great thing. You might want to start out, because you don't have to get it perfectly. And the reason I was saying, like, I'm getting an ocean and even palm trees is because eventually I think you know what? I don't even sort of want to say this, but I did get it, so I'm just going to throw it out there. Eventually you will find yourself in a place with a really nice, this could even be Haiti, but I think that you might want to look into volunteer work and things like Habitat for Humanity. I have friends who work for that, who volunteer with that, and they will travel to other places to build houses for people who need them. It feels to me like you're being tugged towards something. And that,
I do. Yeah.
Yeah. You're being asked to think bigger than you're used to thinking. Because, I mean, I don't want to talk about me. I want to talk about you. I have a friend who wants to just, normal person, regular job. She's single, and she has been going to the Ukrainian embassy and saying, I want to bring a mother and a child here. I'll pay for it. They can live I'll take care of them the first year. I just want to get people out of Ukraine, especially mothers and babies. So, and when she first thought of this and told her friends were like, are you crazy? But she's like, you know what? No, it's bigger and a much bigger commitment than, maybe I am crazy, but I'm being told to do this. In the same way, What you're going to find over the next 14 months is that your mission is going to find you. What you want to do is take a few steps in the direction of what you're feeling. As I said, whatever you do or dream you can do, begin it. Oldest has genius and power and magic within it. So if you're feeling like you want to help, that the world needs somebody like you who is empathetic, energetic, fun, has good boundaries, and a great work ethic, right? That's you. And nice cheekbones. I can't see you. I can see you with my heart's eye, not my regular eye, but you do have great cheekbones. You know that. Really pretty eyes, too.
Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. So what I'm going to say to you is, John Lennon once said, think globally, act locally. So start looking around locally. Start small. And you do have a mission. I don't want to get too specific about it, because sometimes I'll have people come up to me and say, well, I was going to do this one thing, but the psychic once told me that, I should stand on my left foot and never leave my living room until like November 4th. I'm like, no, 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 no. So I don't, what I want to say is you're definitely on the right path. Don't worry about getting it right. Worry about just getting it. Take baby steps.
Okay.
You do have a mission. It will find you. And don't worry about how. But you have a lovely,
I got chills when you said that.
What?
I said I got chills when you said that. It just like my whole body got warm, and it just.
Oh, I'm so glad. That is such a great acknowledgement, because that happens to me when I get something for somebody that's like, except I get goosebumps and my hair turns blonde. Oh no, sorry.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, definitely. I just, I was just, I didn't know if it was something that I need to, like, go to this other country, or start, through the government, or start a foundation, or I just feel like there's something, it's calling me so much to where even in my sleep, I'm unrested.
Yeah. Get a notebook also and write down, when you wake up, write down what your impressions are. You don't have to go out and start a foundation tomorrow. Unless it's like a foundation that gives TV psychics huge amounts of money to buy expensive shoes, in which case, start that one tomorrow. But,
Red bottom.
The Louboutin Foundation. Look around, start small, and you're going to be fine. Your mission, look, you live in unconditional love, and creator, source, whatever you want to call it, doesn't work part-time. Not going to give you an idea that and then run away. You're going to be guided. You are guided. I promise this. And in a year and a half, you're going to find yourself in a place where you're doing so much for so many, and you're so nourished by it, because you have a lot to share. You're a really good person. So thank you for being that. And I'm so glad you called in. Yay.
Thank you. I just got chills again. I appreciate you so much.
Oh, really, my pleasure. Send shoes or get in touch. My name's Peri Lyons. Just tell me how you're doing. I write back to everybody, and I love my cherished ducklings. Everyone who calls in is really special. And what a pleasure to meet you. Bye-bye. Take care, guys.